to tell God's story than the legendary Morgan Freeman? After all, the Oscar-winning actor portrayed God in the movie Bruce Almighty.
Now he's sharing the story of God in a new miniseries from National Geographic.
He traveled the globe with producer Lori McCreary to explore how faith has shaped humanity and took a trip into one of the first Egyptian pyramids ever built. Take a look.
And here we are. And this.
Oh my goodness, look at all this.
Fabulous, huh?
Morgan and Lori are here with us. I love your action hat, that you've got. You look like you're really into going to excavate something.
Costume designers,
Costume design. This is an incredible series. What was the one answer you were looking for, Morgan, after having a career that's filled with more things than we can name? What were you looking for in this?
I wouldn't say we were looking for answers. We were just questioning all of these different modes of religion, all of the different styles of stories concerning creation, afterlife, etc., etc. Just finding out what we could find out, and what we did find out is how everybody, all of the world, has pretty much the same ideas, that we all have a creation story that works for us, and we all have a place to go after we die that works for us. That's worldwide.
What was the impetus for both of you, or either one of you? What was the catalyst that really sparked you to want to go and tell this specific story and ask these questions?
I think about 7 years ago, we were at the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, and we were taking a tour. It's, for those of you who don't know, it was a church and then became a synagogue, and now it's a
museum.
Yeah, museum. And we were just there as tourists watching, and we were looking up, and I looked up, there were beautiful frescoes on the ceiling, and it looked like there was a manger and a baby, and then I looked at something, I thought that looks like the apostles, and then down there were crosses, and I said to the Muslim man who was taking us through, and I said, when this was a mosque, were these covered over? And he said, oh no, Jesus is part of our tradition as well. Yeah. These are all stories that are part of our tradition, and I felt embarrassed. I'm fairly well read. I thought I knew about other religions, but I did not know the commonality. And so we started talking about that and thought, well, if we didn't know that, perhaps other people on the planet don't know that as well.
And what I love about watching this, you're not just telling us the answers to some of these questions. I feel like we're learning it as you're learning it.
Well, that's the trick.
Right. And so what was your biggest takeaway when all is said and done?
Well, a few takeaways, but I think maybe one of the biggest was learning about reincarnation. The Hindus believe in reincarnation. And I thought, okay, so they believe in reincarnation, that's like an end all in itself. I'm going to be reincarnated. They're not all that happy about the idea. If you have to reincarnate, if you have to come back, that means you got to come back and try it all over again. And they keep doing it until you get it right. And they would like to just do it once and be done with it. So but they have an out. In the city of Varanasi, which is the holy city in India on the Ganges, if you go to Varanasi and die, and you're cremated on the Ganges, you go straight to heaven.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It skips it all.
This is an incredible journey. I can't wait to watch the entire series. Morgan, Lori, congratulations on this. The Story of God with Morgan Freeman, a.k.a. God's Voice, premieres April 3rd on National Geographic.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.